a sinister business plan.
My egg is
I know a way
fucked
we can
up.
make some extra cash.
I did my
Listen, girls. Ain't no reason we can't get a couple of girls to work for us.
Now that you mention it, there was this girl I met from Phoenix the other night. She's out here trying to be a model.
Yeah.
Ken and Angelo are looking for an easy way to make some quick
My
money.
phone finna die too,
So they cross paths with a young runaway named Sabra Hannon, and they talk her into becoming a prostitute. They basically become her
And
pimps.
I will talk to
Sabra
y'all
is beaten
in a
and
few.
intimidated into working for the cousins as a prostitute
I'm good.
and their own personal sex slave. Sabra Hannon,
I'll
who's
talk to
only
y'all in a
16,
minute.
is joined by another Phoenix
My phone
runaway,
finna die.
Becky Spears.
So
Sabra Hannon and Becky were
I'll be back
kind
when
of
they charge.
slaves for both. Obviously, the intention was to bring them into prostitution. The girls were
I'll be back when that
emotionally
bitch starts. Up.
They were
I'll
free
be
to
back. Y'all, I got on both of my. I promise y'all, look, they both in there. I always lose an earring. I ain't lost one.
Shared a little love with Sabra.
Yeah, and this weather's so fucked
The girls
up.
get some help from one of their
This
high-powered
weather
Beverly Hills
is
clients,
so
and they
crazy.
finally
Out
escape.
here, it's fucking with my
And that leaves
Wi-Fi.
Angelo and Ken desperate to
It's
find other
fucking with my
prostitutes to work
Wi-Fi
with. You gotta
and
have clients. So to get those clients, the cousins bought a list of Johns, which were men who were willing to pay for sex.
The trick list, as it's called, is purchased from a couple of part-time prostitutes whom Ken and Angelo know from the streets. Shortly thereafter, the cousins check to see if they got their money's worth.
The list of Johns turned out to be bogus. The cousins were infuriated and went out to find the girls who sold it to them.
One of the girls is named Yolanda Washington, and she never expected that the con game she was playing could be a deadly one. Across town, Yolanda gets ready for work. At just 19 years old, she's turned to prostitution near Sunset Boulevard to supplement her income as a part-time waitress. When the cousins find Yolanda, they pretend that everything is fine and lure her into the car
What
under the
they-
guise of turning a quick trick.
that
Bianchi was in the back seat with her, and he said that Bono gave him some kind of a sign.
Girls like that deserve to die. She's trying to sell us a no-good list.
Ken brutally killed Yolanda that night. Her life was tragically cut short before she even turned 20 years old.
On October 18, 1977, the nude body of Yolanda Washington is found dumped on a hillside off of the Ventura Freeway.
Fortunately, it's not something that happens every day, but it's not really common. So
Don't
that case sort of went
deserve to
under
watch
the radar.
this.
They thought a pimp had killed her. You were dealing with people that nobody cared about. They're prostitutes. So prostitutes are often seen as not human.
Yolanda has been strangled to
Y'all
death,
forgot.
and ligature marks are
But
visible on
continue.
her wrists.
You gotta have some purpose
She has
in this
also
world.
been raped.
And if you feel it's
I
that,
think they started out having a little
So
getting
why
back
the
at this one girl,
motherfucker-
Yolanda Washington.
what's like
and then that was
use-
kind of fun, and they could
use
get
who
away
as
with it.
your
And it was
vessel.
easy, and it was gaming, and then I think
I
that
know I
kind of
be
made them
getting on
almost
y'all nerves,
addicted in its own
but
They had gotten their first taste of blood. And about 2 weeks after killing Yolanda Washington, they were searching for their next victim.
hope they paying
And
y'all
thus,
well.
their killing spree
Y'all doing
began.
this for free? Oh my God.
Ken and Angelo are just getting started. And before they're done, many more will die. Los Angeles, 1977. Kenneth Bianchi and Angelo Bono, cousins who
Shout
will
out
become
to the
known
mamas
as the
they
Hillside
get.
Stranglers, have claimed their first victim,
Shout out to the
19-year-old
mamas.
prostitute Yolanda Washington. And
They
now they're
give
on the hunt
up.
for more.
And even shout
was
out
a
to the
game
mamas who scared to give
between
up.
Bianchi and Bono. They were in it for the thrill killing.
Not me.
It is the night before Halloween in 1977, and up and down Sunset Boulevard, young people head to parties.
It's also the night that Ken and Angelo pick out their next prey.
Yes, they would, baby.
Judith
They
Lee
was
Miller.
doing it while he was
The
here.
high school student was a
But the only
runaway with an
reason I
alleged drug
ain't
problem, and
spied
she sold
because
herself
my son
to feed her habit.
Listen, I gotta get out of here. It's getting late and I
Stop
need to
me.
Okay. I got this.
About midnight, she stood on the curb and kind of attract attention to do a trick as a 15-year-old
Damn,
prostitute.
bitch. You know what?
Hey, what have we here? Yeah, she'll do.
The cousins devise a ploy to get vulnerable young girls to trust them.
I'll make a right here and drop you off. There, wait at that bus stop right there.
With Ken out of the car,
Y'all overcapping with these phony ass names. Like,
I'll be here.
hold on, the internet is over the
pose as a potential customer.
This is just too much. It's over
Hey, baby.
the
Yankee and
Girl,
Bono had both obtained real police badges, and they would act just like two police officers, identify themselves.
Step out of the car, man.
Not again.
Come on out.
In the Miller case, they made what would have been like a vice stop or a vice arrest. They took her in based on the fact that she was on the street.
Bianchi was a private security guard years ago, and they were pretending to be police. They started out hassling the prostitutes in Hollywood with that premise.
Judy still has no idea she's being kidnapped by killers.
We going to the Hollywood division?
Nope. Going to a special unit.
You've got to remember, this was a 15-year-old girl. She didn't have much life experience, so you can only assume that she was very confused and very, very scared.
Where are we?
It's at the satellite station I was telling you about. Take a seat.
Only 2 sets.
They take the girl into the house. They'd set them in one of those big easy chairs.
Got it.
I got an idea.
Very nice.
Get behind her.
Y'all know today Walt D's birthday too. Long live Walt D. That's my first cousin. That's DHF Raheem's father. So yes, it is his birthday today. Long live the motherfucker. I call him the king of 4-6, and I call Raheem the prince of 4-6 just for that reason, because of his
These two soulless predators took turns having their way.
I don't know what
with
y'all
this
talking
girl.
about. But long live Walt D.
Hey, go.
It's his birthday. I knew it's the reason why I was in. Hey, go get my wine. No, I've been so busy all day. I ain't even told my motherfucking cousin happy heavenly birthday. Okay. And I shared that picture 1,000 times. If y'all ever used to follow my Black and Sexy One page. And I posted that picture when Duck was doing the Roku stance and him and Brick when they was kids by my granny house on Thursday night.
And when they are done,
And my cousin Walt was in that picture.
a cord
Raheem
around her
looked
neck
just like him.
and
His
strangle her
fucking
to
twin.
death.
Y'all, them people ain't real. Stop feeding
After
into that
sadistically
shit.
murdering 15-year-old
Them
Judy
people
Miller,
is not real.
the
They
cousins
is trolls.
discard
Because
her
the
nearby
real
and
people
held
would
safe
never
in
get on the fucking internet and do that. So I'm not even gonna pay attention
Judy's pale,
to that
lifeless
shit.
body
And I
was
won't
discovered the
feed
next
into
morning
it because
by
I
a
have a
resident.
bigger purpose. And is to stop all the bullshit.
It was another
Not
senseless
just
murder
in the
by these
hood
savage cousins.
and where we live and where our family live, but also in hip hop
Absolutely no
because the shit that
identification,
triggered
no jewelry, no nothing
trickled
on the
all
body.
the way over into the motherfucking industry. And because of that, the whole fucking industry gonna fucking collapse.
When McCarter and I
And
responded to the crime scene on Judy Miller.
It's just
there
crazy.
was some information that there might have been a drug overdose.
You know, it's so
When we
much
pulled up,
talent
parked,
out
got
here.
out of the
It's
car,
really
it was
people
obvious we had a murder
out here.
we saw
Because you
ligature
know when,
marks, some marks on
like
her
in
wrist
about
and on her ankle.
2012 or something, 2012,
The only
13,
physical
14.
evidence
I think
police
it was
find
like,
is a tiny
I
fiber
want to
of
say
fabric on
13,
Judy's
but I'm going to say
eyelid.
for sure
But
14.
DNA testing didn't
When
exist
Doug
in the late
started,
70s,
like, just
so they save it into evidence
studio,
and leave
studio,
baffled.
studio.
If we had the DNA
And-
genetics that we had today, we could have said whose it was.
His
But we couldn't in
ass
that day.
At
was
this
just,
point, detectives don't have much to go on. Just 2 corpses and no indication that they're even connected.
Judy Miller, she was unidentified for 10 days. So she was still
Really
at the
just
coroner's
started
office
getting
when we
into
got a
the
call
thing.
from the coroner saying,
So I
"Hey,
used
there's
to
another
tell him,
female
I
in
used to
here
ask him,
that's been
like,
strangled."
baby, look, like, you know,
The bodies
what you gonna
are
do?
starting
You
to
gonna
pile
rap?
up.
Or you gonna
And the
gang bang?
latest belongs to
But you can't do
21-year-old Lisa Caston, a waitress
You know what I'm
and
saying?
part-time
You can't do
prostitute.
both, Carl.
See these
You're
ligature
either
marks?
gonna rap.
It was obvious
Or
whoever
gang.
killed our girl had killed Lisa
So
Caston,
him
and
being
vice
who the
versa.
fuck he
Did the
is,
exact same ligature marks
he
on
made the
neck,
executive
the ankles,
decision
and on the
to
wrists.
focus more
The
on
ligature
what
marks that we
mattered to
looked at
him.
were marks made either
And that
by
was his
rope
family.
or plastic tie,
Because this is
something
a
like that.
story
There
that a
was no
lot
doubt
of
then that
people
we at least had a
can
killer out there
fucking
that had killed 2 young ladies.
use an
within a
example
short span of
on
time.
what not to
Killers
do.
have developed a signature,
Especially
and
for
it's not
your
long before they
hood
apply it to their next
and
two
your
victims.
block and your homies. Cause anything can happen that can
9-year-old
change
boy
a
found 2
motherfucker's
innocent
screen.
girls in a pile of trash near
To
the stadium. At first, he
The
thinks that
point
their
to
bodies
where
are buried.
motherfuckers gon'
Dolores Cepeda is
face
just 12
consequences
years old,
regardless.
and her best friend Sonia Johnson,
You know what I'm
14,
saying? Until you
they
dick
are
riding
abducted
ass
after getting
fans.
off
Talk about
a
I'm a
school bus.
snake, I'm a
They
rat.
torture
I
them,
would have to know something.
strangle
Read
them,
about, right?
and then throw them in the
I'm
dump.
a
Photos
fuckers
of
did, and I say it's stupid 1,000
The
times.
cousins have
Very
sunk to a new
stupid.
low. They've gone from
I'm a
prostitutes
rat
to killing
because
school
they were
girls.
caught so
Ken
quick.
and Angelo are just getting started.
I wasn't
and they're
recording
about
them
to
cameras.
expand
I ain't
their
no
hunting grounds
motherfucking
even
camera on the
further.
street. I ain't see them doing what the fuck they did.
Christina Weckler, a quiet,
So how the
intellectual
fuck
20-year-old honor
I'm
student
the rat?
at the Pasadena Art Center
I
College
just
of
want to
Design
know, please
is
make it
finishing
make
up
sense.
class.
Of course y'all know
She
that.
seemed to be a
Y'all
very
are trying to
wholesome,
put the
sweet
blame
person.
on
Had a
whoever,
good
if that's the
family.
case.
Obviously, somebody didn't have any enemies.
Besides
Christina was creatively
yourself.
gifted and had a
They
bright future ahead
self. There's no one to
until
blame.
one
here.
fatal visit.
Like I
from
say, there are
Kathy
no winners here. And then the
She fell
fact
victim
that
to this because
I can
of
still have it in my heart
unlucky
to say
day.
that
She knew
I
Bianchi
don't
prior
wish
because he lived in
no
the same
capital punishment
general
on nobody.
facility that she lived in.
I'm still a rat. What is I'm ratting for?
Hey there,
But
remember me?
I wouldn't even want to be no
I
rat,
used to
really.
live 2 doors
If
down
you
from
ask me,
the
because
same
I
house.
heard what rats do.
Okay.
What they get away
I'm a police
with.
researcher out here in Hollywood.
You
And
know what I'm saying? I watch enough
badge and
movies,
everything,
Donnie
but,
Brasco,
I was
all
out
that
patrolling the old
shit.
neighborhood. And I was wondering, you still drive that VW?
And my
down there?
phone finna die.
Yeah.
Okay, well, don't get too upset.
So
It looks like
I'll be
someone crashed
back.
into it.